Hey everybody, it's me, Zach, and welcome back to my channel. Hey everybody, it's me, Zach, and I'm back again because Amberlynn uploaded another new video. She said, I went for like a month and a half without posting, and now I'm going to post several videos all right in a row. Also, I've done next to no talking today. It's a brutally cold first snow of the season situation type of deal in Chicago, and I've really been like hibernating in my bedroom, honestly, mostly because of the weather, also because of depression, seasonal depression, regular depression, breakup depression. It's all the depressions. So I haven't talked all day, and now that I started talking, I've already had to pause like 3 times to cough. So this like incessant little cough that is just like occasionally here and will not go away is still here. But nevertheless, we're pushing forward, divas. We're pushing forward because Amberlynn posted a video called I Can't Believe This Happened. Now, I have to just say that when she posted the video called Tommy Rumors 4 or 5 days ago at this point, she said in that video that she already had some vlogs filmed that she wanted to share with us that happened prior to posting that video, prior to her posting about Rarity being gone, and prior to her posting and saying that Twinkie is in fact okay and with her. So I imagine that this has nothing to do with any of those things. It probably doesn't have anything to do with her pets, probably nothing to do with her emotional support feeder Tommy, and everything to do with whatever she filmed prior to all of those videos. I don't blame her for posting this. I am curious though if she's gonna have some kind of disclaimer to let people know in the video that this was filmed prior to all of those things. I would guess that would only be helpful to her depending on what she's doing in this video. I could see people being like, why are you doing all of this when your cat is missing? So hopefully she posts some kind of disclaimer in the video. But yeah, I would just have to guess that this all happened prior to losing Rarity, prior to Jordy's interview or DMs with the person from TikTok. So I imagine none of this will be particularly drama-filled or interesting in that kind of way, but hopefully it'll be interesting in some other kind of way. Like I said, I do support her going ahead and still posting this content. I don't think it necessarily hurts, especially since it's already there. I think it's only going to be confusing if you are not like all the way caught up to date with Amberlynn's every move, and if you didn't watch the video where she said she had pre-filmed content, you might be confused. But she probably got to pay some bills. She didn't post for like a month and a half, so you know, I'm excited for whatever content she'll have to give us, but just note that it might not be content about her pets or Tommy if that's what you're looking for. So anyways, let me shut the fuck up and let's just get to, shall we? Alright, I just pulled up the video and it does look like she has some kind of disclaimer at the beginning, so that is good. I was a little worried about what that might look like.
So before I play this video for you guys, I just want to say thank you guys so much for the support regarding Rarity. We are still taking every step we can into finding her, and I miss her dearly. And I know a lot of you guys loved her too, and you guys want to see her come back home just as much as I do. And I just appreciate you guys so much. I didn't want to like go into this video without acknowledging that, because this video was filmed days and days and days ago before she went missing, and I still wanted to share this with you guys. But there will be more updates on Rarity when I have them, but I currently don't have any. But thank you guys again for the support.
I made a brief little face there for a second because she said, I know you guys loved her, as in like past tense, and it caught me off guard a little bit because that seems to make it sound like Rarity is no longer with us, but obviously Amberlynn doesn't have any updates. She doesn't know anything. I think it's just Amberlynn's weird way of wording things as opposed to anything else. I was like, what do you mean loved? Like, I think a lot of people still do love, but I think Amberlynn just words things weirdly.
Hello, welcome to
Hi.
the video. I forgot. I actually had notes for this video.
Oh my god, notes.
They're on my laptop, but
wait, you got notes for the, what is this video about that you got notes for it?
All over the place right now because I'm trying to get ready. So I'm doing my makeup but I'm also eating at the same time.
Word.
And then Tommy's just...
Multitasking queen, let's fucking go. I should have got more water than this. I did not anticipate I was gonna cough so much. I haven't coughed all day. Of course, only when I sit down to film this video.
Started the shower. I just got out of the shower, so I'm like air drying, but I'm eating Chick-fil-A. We have some Diet Coke. And I got this like...
listen, I know anytime I ever bring up the Chick-fil-A stuff, people are like, they're not like that anymore, they don't do blah, 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 Zach, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Listen, first of all, every time it comes out that they've donated to anti-LGBT funds, they come out and say they no longer do that, and it inevitably happens again. For me as a queer person, I'm just literally never gonna eat Chick-fil-A again. I don't care how many times they say they don't do it anymore, it's clearly not enough. So, like, there's that. And obviously also, like, there's concepts of, like, ethical consumption under capitalism and this, that, the other. The reality is Amberlynn specifically, but really anybody, doesn't have to eat Chick-fil-A. Like, there are other things you could probably eat, other more affordable things you could probably eat. Even when it comes to fast food, there are other chicken fast food places you could eat. But I digress. Amberlynn can eat whatever the fuck she wants because she clearly is gonna. That's what she's been doing on YouTube for the, like, 7 years I've been watching her. So, eat up, Amberlynn. Why the fuck not? Eat your Chick-fil-A.
Wrap. And this is like their small mac and cheese, you guys. I literally, not even hungry.
Literally? Literally not even hungry, but I'm gonna eat this food while I do my makeup.
I'm gonna be able to eat until, I don't know, what time is it? Okay, so it's like barely noon.
It's barely noon.
I'm not gonna be able to eat. I probably won't be able to eat for the rest of the day, actually. So,
why not?
I'll tell you guys why.
What kind of world are you living in where you're only making time for yourself to eat once a day? Are we doing one meal a day or something? Like, I don't understand. Why can you not eat for the rest of the day? I mean, I know she said, let me tell you why, but like, what the fuck are you doing? Why?
You guys are about to be shook. Maybe
Am
not.
I?
So this is not a get ready with me. This is literally, I'm trying to kill 2 birds with 1 stone, or more like 3. I'm trying to eat, do my makeup, and film, because these are all things that I need to do, and I just feel kind of rushed, so I'm just, like, combining them all together. I'm
obsessed that she feels like she has to do all of this together all at once. Like, I get maybe the concept of, like, you know what, I'm gonna eat while I'm doing my makeup because I'm in a rush to go somewhere, but this concept that she also has to film while she is doing all of this, despite the fact that she hasn't filmed prior to this for like a month and a half, is kind of silly to me. Like, do you really have to do that level of multitasking here? There was no other time you could film and tell us whatever you're about to tell us, you know? Like, I will take you up on your, like, I've got to multitask and eat and do my makeup at the same time. Sure, fine, I feel that. But I don't know about this, like, oh, poor me, I also have to film while I'm doing this all at once.
Liner today is not, it's not hitting, I don't like it, but it's whatever. It's probably going to be cried off by the end of the night. I'm not
cried off.
Updates. So the first things first, which is, I feel like, definitely needs to be talked about. In one of my last videos, I talked about how, like, Tommy and I don't drink anymore because Tommy's been having, like, health things, and her reaction to alcohol as of recently, like, it's almost like an allergic reaction. Plus, she now takes a medicine that you're not supposed to drink with, so.
I'm sorry. I'm not entirely buying that story. It's like an allergic reaction, so is it an allergic reaction? And also, like, I don't know. I guess it's probably possible. There's probably somewhere it's possible that, like, an allergy comes up out of nowhere that didn't exist before, but you've only known her for a few months at this point. Or you had, a 4-month talkiversary recently? You haven't known her that long, and when you first met her, y'all were drinking real hard. Y'all were going hard in the fucking paint. So, I don't know that I buy an allergic reaction. I do buy the thing about, like, oh, like, she's on a medicine and you're not supposed to drink with it. That would check out for me. That makes a lot more sense. You probably could have just stopped there.
A lot of people are throwing out that she is something that she's not. Like, I don't even want to, like...
A feeder? She is a feeder. We've got documented evidence that she's into feeder content.
The word, because it's just so unfair. That is the only reason why she is not drinking anymore. And I am a social drinker, so I'm not going to sit there and just, like, drink alone. So, my next update...
I'm not going to just sit there and drink alone, but I will sit there and drink alone on live stream. And a lot of people, I mentioned that in the last stream or video I did where we talked about this, and a lot of people are like, well, that could be social, and I do agree to some extent, because, like, I've done that in the past too, but, like, also Amberlynn has drank alone prior to starting live streams, and in my head, that's really what I'm talking about. Like, I do get the idea of, like, it is different if I'm sitting here conversing with somebody or with, like, my chat and things like that, like, I'm not entirely alone. And we also just know from her own telling of things that she has actually drank alone before in the past. She's, like, filmed herself briefly for vlogs while she's been at home alone drinking. So it's just like, I don't know. I think it's semantics for her. She's really trying to convince herself now that, like, drinking isn't an issue for her. But she's also told us in the past that drinking is an issue for her, that she turns to alcohol when she doesn't want to deal with her feelings. So, I don't know.
Is therapy, which
therapy?
know, like, my BPD has just been...
Miss BPD.
It's been...
Miss BPD has entered the vlog conversation situation type of deal.
Hecticana, and I was going through, like, mental health, and, you know, it usually happens around this time of year, but, like...
Your BPD does not just happen around this time of year. Just to be clear, you reference your BPD at all times of the year. You referenced your BPD for things that you did in your relationship with Erica/Valentine. Like, you cannot sit here and be like, ugh, it just usually happens. No, that is not how BPD works. It might feel worse. You might have seasonal depression on top of it. But, like, you need to be actively working on your BPD at all times of the year.
YouTube has just been, like, making my mental health worse, and, like, I just didn't really know...
Yes, we know.
What to do besides, like, disappear from YouTube.
Yes, we know.
Like,
she has... This is also so irritating. Like, we know why you took a break from YouTube. This is now the 4th or 5th video where you've mentioned it.
I hate admitting that it was YouTube, so it's like, ugh. But anyways, regardless, I need to do therapy for BPD.
Yes.
So, I found a dude.
Uh-huh.
Why did I say it like that? I'm telling you, my brain is not working right now. I found a psychologist, and I ended up calling.
Oh, good.
And I asked if they did DBT, and I was
So we have more than a concept of a therapist now. We've made some kind of contact.
The impression that they definitely did, but it turns out no. So I was like, oh no.
Obsessed. Obsessed. She, in that video where she talked about getting a therapist or having the concept of a therapist, was like, oh my god, I found the perfect guy. I mean, this is unfortunately part of the arduous process of finding a new therapist sometime, depending on, you know, like, where you're at, where you're living, what kind of, like, mental health resources exist. Like, this is part of the arduous process, which is why I think when she said, like, oh, I know of a guy, I know of a person that I want to call, I'm just like, girl, that is not the same as, like, scheduling an appointment with a therapist that you're excited about and sitting down and having a conversation with them and doing the work, you know? Like, that is why this is so comical to me. Like, not comical, like, I do want her to be able to have a therapist, but, like, she talks a fucking big talk, all to find out that once she actually calls them, that they don't even offer the service that she wants or needs.
I'm starting from square one again. But, thankfully, a friend of mine, sweetheart, like, if you're watching, hi, I love you. She helped me and guided me a little bit because I just felt, like, super overwhelmed with trying to find someone because it's just, like, really
a friend
important to
did
me.
this?
It's like, I don't know. Long story short, I have a consultation with someone who, like, specializes in BPD. Like, that is their thing. Like, they specialize in it. Like...
Okay.
You guys have no idea, like... It's genuinely, like, I went from being, like, scared to do it to, like, excited. Like, I'm genuinely excited. Like, please help me.
All right, well, actually do it first, and then we can talk. I'm glad you have scheduled a consultation, but before you talk this big talk, how about we just wait and do it? How about we just wait and do it first?
Like, I'm crying for help, screaming for help, like, help me. So I guess the consultation is just, like, to see, are we a good fit for each other?
Yes,
like,
yeah. And that's why I'm saying don't get excited, girl. Oh my gosh, I did not mean to pause her on this pause screen. That looks kind of crazy. But yeah, that's why I'm just like, let's wait until you actually have the appointment. Let's wait until you actually have a few sessions under your belt. Let's not get too excited. That's not me saying I don't want it to work out for her, but it's just obvious that, like, well, it's like a part of her pattern of behavior. If you've watched Amberlynn for long enough, she gets very excited about the planning of anything, whether that's the planning of a doctor's appointment, the planning of a weight loss program, the planning of a budgeting. She loves a plan, and she doesn't love to execute a plan. And so that's why I am cautiously like, how about we wait until we actually do it? How about we wait until you've actually had an appointment?
You're gonna be able to help me. That's pretty much what it is. And I don't see any reason why she's not going to be able to, so...
Well, you see, this is what I'm saying. You don't know. You thought that last person was going to be able to help you, and then you called, and then they weren't able to help you. So, slow down, slow down, slow down.
We'll see. Oh my god, I'm nervous. Now, on to the best thing. The best thing that's ever gonna happen to me in my whole life. Wait.
I will say, I feel like this could be what she's about to say. I will say that somebody told me while I was gone that there was maybe like something on TikTok or something somewhere that had people speculating that she was in Chicago, and that's why they were telling me. Because, like, I'm from Chicago, if you don't know. Well, I'm not originally from Chicago, but I've lived here, like, 8-9 years, something like that. They were saying that she potentially maybe came to Chicago for a Billie Eilish concert, and now I'm like, is that what this is about? Is that what this is about to be about? Is that why, like, the reason that she allegedly can't eat for the rest of the day is because they have to drive to Chicago, go to this concert, and drive back? I don't know where Billie Eilish played. I'm guessing probably the United Center. You could get food at the United Center. You know, you could stop on the way. I think she's being a little dramatic about not being able to eat, if that's what this is about. Although I'm the one jumping to conclusions. I'm getting too excited. Slow down. Just let her say what she needs to say.
And I know that because this is something that this is my dream. Like, the number one thing I've wanted to do.
Go to Bora Bora? Is this about Bora Bora?
Like, I'm gonna cry, and I'm gonna try not to. A few weeks ago, Tommy was at work, and she was on her break. She will text me on her break.
That sounds a lot like when you remember when Destiny would talk about going to work and Amberlynn would make her like text or call while she was on her breaks and stuff like that. Yikes. Yikes. I mean, not that you can't like text your partner while you're on a break or anything like that. I'm just thinking about previous Amberlynn Reed behavior, you know?
And she was like, I did something hectic. And I was like, what did she do?
What did she do?
What did this one do? She was like, I got you your birthday present. And I was like, girl, my birthday is in like 2 months. Like, that's a little early. And she goes, I want you to guess what it is. And I was like,
just tell me.
Guess. I
just tell me.
Guess. Like, when people tell me to guess,
I wanna guess the color of your underwear. I don't know what you got going on down there. I famously know all the words. But speaking of Billie Eilish, I love the Billie Eilish remix of Charlie XCX's song Guess. I think about it all the time. So if this is Billie Eilish, don't wanna guess the color of your underwear. Billie Eilish is so weirdly hot to me in that music video. There's something about the masculine energy of it all that just does something for me.
Awkward. I'm like, I don't even know, bro. Like, I'm just like the most awkward little thing like you'll ever see in your life. And someone's like, either A, can you tell me what you want for like your birthday or Christmas? Or someone's like, can you guess what I got you? I'm always like so awkward. I'm like,
I'm so awkward. I'm super awkward. I'm such an awkward, quirky girl. Nobody is quirky like me. Nobody's awkward like me.
I don't know. Alright, I'm trying to get some diamonds out of here because all of my diamonds spill out of the container. Whew, you guys don't even know. These are like, I don't know why I call them diamonds. They're literally gems. You guys know, like, the gems that I put on my face? They all spill. So now they're just, like, all mismatched. Now I have to try to find the right ones that I want. Like,
damn.
It's hectic. She was like, yes.
So hectic. Life is hard. It's hard being an Amberlynn weed.
And I was like, I really don't know. Like, you know, I really had no idea. And she was like, it's something that you've wanted. And
a Jeep.
So I was like, the first thing I thought of was a Switch because I have one in Oklahoma, but I didn't bring it with me.
Oh, yeah. I was like, girl, you have one. But I guess we just left everything behind in Oklahoma with no plans to have it return or come with you to Wisconsin.
So in my head, I was like, did she buy me like a Switch for while I'm here? Because, you guys, I'm a gamer girl. Like, a lot of people don't realize it, but like Mario Party...
A gamer girl.
New Mario Party. And
listen, I won't discount her gamer girl tendencies. Mario makes you a gamer. Animal Crossing makes you a gamer. Fortnite makes you a gamer. I'm a gamer girly. That's my gamer girly in Christ sister over there.
I'm very sad, but I haven't been able to play it. Because, sorry, I'm trying to find a matching diamond to the diamond I just chose. Or gem, excuse me. So anyways, I thought it was a Switch because we literally recently just talked about that. Like, how I was like, oh my god, I wish I had my Switch because they came out with a new Mario Party, and Mario Party is my jam. Like, I love a Mario Party.
Of course.
I love Mario Kart. Like, definitely my fave. Some of my faves. I also love, like, Animal Crossing and such. But anyways.
I loves Animal Crossing so much, but put it down after, like, a month of playing it.
So, I was
if you don't know the Amberlynn gamer girl lore,
a Switch, and she was like, no, and then I just kept thinking, I was like, is it a Lego? Because like you guys know me, I'm like obsessed with Legos.
Of course.
I was like, is it a Lego?
I really do kind of maybe want to get the Mona Lisa Lego. I might get the Mona Lisa Lego.
And she was like, no. She was able to message me one last time before like actually like her break was over, and she left me with, it's an event. It's an event that's happening.
Oh, it's Billie Eilish.
And I was like, an event?
It's Billie Eilish. And I wonder, when did the Billie Eilish Chicago concert happen? Billie Eilish Chicago. November 13th! Was it November 13th? It happened on November 13th. That was the day I left to go to Rhode Island, y'all. Could you imagine Amberlynn Reed and I being in the same city at the same time? Oh my god, Gagarina, Gagiana!
My brain immediately went to
Billie Eilish.
Am I about to see Billie Eilish in concert? Am I about to see... There's no way. I was like, there's no way. Like, there's just no way. Well, so then, I didn't get to hear from her for, like, a hot minute. Hours. So she's finally off of work, right?
Wait, she just left you hanging? She just left you hanging? She never told you what it was?
It's me. Because I didn't respond with Billie Eilish, because if I would have guessed, like, Billie Eilish, and, like, that's not what it was, like, that would have been, like, so hectic and embarrassing. So... I was like, I don't know. Like, I genuinely don't know. Can you just tell me? Like, I need to know.
I'm also looking, because it says that this happened at the United Center, and girly pops, I have been to many concert events at the United Center. Most recently was for Charlie XCX and Troye Sivan. And I, like, no shade, like, I just, like, those seats can be uncomfortable for me. like, I'm so curious, like, what her actual concert experience was like. Maybe we'll get to find out in this video. I don't know if this whole video is just her sitting here getting ready for said event. But, like, I can't imagine her standing for the entirety of a concert. And I also can't imagine her sitting in those seats for the entirety of a concert. So I'm curious. I'm glad she's getting to go. I mean, it's something that she's talked about wanting to do. And, you know, this is more exciting than probably most of the things she's done in recent history on her channel. But logistically, I'm just like, that, like, from my opinion of being at the United Center for a concert, unless maybe some of the floor seating, like down on the floor, some of that I think is more standard, like folding chairs, not like theater stadium seating. So maybe if she's on the floor, that seating might be better. I don't know. I don't typically sit down that close to any of the concerts I go to.
So she ends up calling me on her way home from work, and she was like, okay, so the event is 3 hours away. And I was like,
oh my God.
This is not real life right now. Like, this cannot be real life. Because Billie Eilish's concert is 3 hours away from here. So I'm just like, okay, is this real right now?
Okay,
like,
get to it.
Real.
Just say, is it Billie Eilish or not? Okay, I got it. She's trying to surprise you. All
right, we're going to have a brief intermission in this story because I really, like, need to put these gems on my eyes. I'm so hyper-focused on this, like, story time. I feel like I'm failing at the story time, failing on the makeup. Like, what?
It's almost like she could have told us the story time at any other time when she wasn't doing her makeup and trying to eat her Chick-fil-A.
I do it over here. So there's so many options. I could put my gems right here, like an eyebrow piercing. Sometimes I like to do 2 right here. I also like to put them like right here. I like to put them on the inside.
Oh my God. So many decisions.
Would look good today. I decided to put them here. Key. Okay.
Sometimes I wish my hardest decision in life during my day was where to put my fake gemstones on my face. So
at this point, when we're on the phone, and she was like, it's an event that's happening 2.5 hours away. Like, my brain, I just could not stop thinking about Billie. I couldn't. And instead of, like, downright saying that, I was just like, is it in Chicago? Like, I felt so awkward. And she was like, yes, it is. And I was like, there's no way.
I can't.
Like, I started freaking out.
I can't believe Amberlynn was in Chicago while I wasn't. I wasn't even here. Not that I would have, like, sought out Amberlynn. That is not the vibe. That is not what I'm trying to do. That's one of the last things I'd want to do. But that is kind of crazy that I happened to be out of town while she was here in Chicago.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I low-key started shaking a little bit.
But also, she absolutely could eat at the United Center. She absolutely could eat additional meals. I do not understand why she's acting like she's not going to be able to eat again for the rest of the day when it's fucking noon.
And she was like, you know what it is. Just say it. And I was like, I really don't.
You
like,
did. You're such a lie. You're such a lie. Why are you lying to your partner?
This is something you've always wanted. It's your dream.
Also, I'm sure that old Tommy Salami would love for you to get, like, a soft pretzel at the United Center to chow down on while you party it out to Billie Eilish.
And I was like, babe, no way. Like, that's what I said. I was like, babe, there's no way. There's no way you did this for me. She did.
She did.
She did. You guys, I am seeing Billie Eilish. I'm seeing Billie Eilish.
Your emotional support feeder came the fuck through. Let's go, Tommy.
You guys, oh my God, if you would have seen my real raw, like, reaction, you guys would have been like, wow, this girl's about to live her dream.
It's kind of crazy that we could have seen your real life raw reaction, but you didn't vlog. So
immediately I messaged my mom and I said, Mom,
Mama Lynn?
Can I call you? Can I call you? I had to tell her. I needed her reaction. Like, I needed to see her reaction because my mom knows how much I love Billie. My mom's, you know, she's heard a couple songs from Billie, but like when me and my mom would hang out, like I would listen to just like straight up Billie, like constantly. So me and my mom would like bond over that because she started to really enjoy Billie and she started to sing along to Billie with me. because I would listen to the songs and she would learn them and she started to love them.
It's too bad you can't go with Mama Lynn. It sounds like Mama Lynn really bonded with you over this. I would love for Mama Lynn to be there with you.
And now my mom loves Billie Eilish. Me and her were supposed to go, and then I went to buy the tickets, and they were all sold out. But Tommy was able to actually find tickets. I don't know how she did it, but it's just like...
She probably spent a lot of money on some resale tickets. She probably spent a lot of money on some very high-priced resale tickets, to be honest with you. From my experience of trying to go to, like, big pop stars after the fact, like, if you don't get in there immediately right when they go on sale, you're usually paying some big bucks to get... So, not that I do that. Usually I try to be there right when they sell it. In fact, I really wanted to go see Sabrina Carpenter. I'm obsessed with her right now for whatever reason. And I didn't make it into the, like, pre-sale or, like, even the initial, like, general sale. And I realized pretty quickly, like, you just aren't gonna get to go see that. She's not gonna get to leave a 5-foot impression on you, you know?
I'm absolutely amazed. So I immediately was like, Mom.
I'm also just like, we only got 6 minutes left of this video. Actually, a little less than 6 minutes. So we're not actually going to get to see any footage from the concert, are we?
Guess what Tommy got me for my birthday?
This is just her gushing about Tommy doing this for her.
I was like, for real.
That is very kind, by the way. You wanna win me over? Listen, nobody's slid into my DMs post breakup, but and I wouldn't. If y'all watch me on the YouTube and that's the only way you know who I am, would never. But if anybody is ever trying to, like, win my heart, like, buy me some tickets to an artist I like. I love going to concerts. I love going and seeing live music.
Now, and she was like, I'm so jealous. I was like, girl, do not be jealous. And she's like, I need all the photos and the videos. I was like, I know. And she was like, I know you're happy. I am so happy for you. And I was like, yes. Like, this is like literally, I never thought something like this would ever happen to me. Like,
here we are.
I know that sounds like crazy weird, but like, when you have like a dream, I know a lot of people are like, really, Amberlynn? Like, Billie Eilish's music has gotten me through a lot.
Sure.
Like, genuinely, I think her music is beautiful. Like, I've loved her music for so long now. The first song I ever heard from her was I Don't Want to Be You Anymore. And I was like, wow. Like, that is so powerful.
I love this for Amberlynn. I don't know if I probably have mentioned it at some point because I'm annoying as hell. But I did get to see a couple years ago, I went to Lollapalooza and she headlined the day that I wanted to go. I actually went so I could see the K-pop group New Jeans, which was amazing and stunning and wonderful. But some friends that were also there wanted to go to Billie Eilish, and I honestly, at that point, I knew the song from the Barbie movie, and I knew Bad Guys, and that was it. That was all. I don't know, like, I think is, like, incredibly talented as a musician. Like, I think she knows what she's doing when she puts a song together. Her vibe is just not for me, like, but what I will say is I've been obsessed with Birds of a Feather, and then, like I said, the Guess remix with Charlie XCX. But, otherwise, like, I don't know that Billie, well, I mean, like, I also think Billie's hot, if I'm being honest, but otherwise, like, Billie's not for me. Billie is not for me.
Genuinely. And then I heard Ocean Eyes, which is actually the song that made her famous, and I was like,
the old Ocean Eyes.
Lyrics and melodies are stunning. And then I didn't even know like who this
what does Amberlynn actually know about a melody?
Person was. I literally was just listening to her music. Like, I knew nothing about her, and I was just like obsessed. This was back, I would say, a couple months after Ocean Eyes came out. Like, I knew nothing about her at all. At all. I just became obsessed with her music. I've been a fan.
Is this what the rest of the video is now? You talking about why you like Billie? Because I've heard that all before. I know why you like Billie. I'm glad that you like her. I'm glad that you have an artist that you're interested in. I have many artists. Would never shame you for that, but I'm also like, I think I've heard you say all these things before.
Fan of Billie Eilish's music for a very long time. Everyone in my life for like the last 8 years of my life, they know that, like, her music just, like, means a lot to me. And this new album, like, is just, wow.
Okay.
There's really no words besides, like, magical. Like, genuinely, her music is magical to me. So how I finally found out, like, who this girl was, it was so funny because it's like, I was obsessed with her music. Didn't know who she was because I don't think she was, like, as popular. Like, she genuinely was not as popular. Like, when I
You're gonna be popular. How's this turning into karaoke time with Zach? I'm so excited to see the Wicked movie, but also have not made any plans yet officially to go see it, but I can't wait. I love Wicked the musical.
For her music. She was like a new artist. It was like a Vanity Fair. Was it Vanity Fair? It was some interview that just like popped up on my YouTube like years ago. And because I had it like to where like another video will play after like the video that I'm currently watching. Another one will just automatically play.
Yeah, it's called autoplay.
Which I have that turned off now because I hate that. So this girl popped up and she just looked so sad. And I was like, this girl's so sad. I was like, wait a minute. And everything came full circle and I was like, this is the girl I've been listening to for like a year now. And now I know what she looks like. And I was like, oh my gosh, she's so young. Creating like music that is like so sad. Anyways, so
okay.
Her music, powerful. Like she produces and creates all this music with her brother, like in their home. Like it's such like it's so beautiful, you know. So Billie Eilish is 23 now, and her music is just so great to me. I just understand when you can find an artist that like genuinely like their music touches your soul. That's a keeper. That's a winner right there.
You should say that.
And to be able to witness things that I've been wanting to witness, like, in person is to be crazy. Like, her last tour, when she would perform Happier Than Ever, it was just a dream. Like, a dream for me to see that in person.
Well.
And she put that song on this tour set list as well. And I'm about to say it. And I'm about to say that. Like, what? And, like, The Greatest, which is one of her songs from her new album.
Okay, let's wrap it up. I'm excited for you, I guess, but let's wrap it up.
Album is stunning, and to see that live, girl, what? I'm gonna like have a conniption. I just can't. And then Wildflower is one of my all-time favorite songs that she's ever written.
It sounds like every song she's ever written is your favorite, all-time favorite song that she's ever written. Like, is there a song you don't like? Which, like, I get it, but I'm just like, you're not really adding any substance here. You're just saying that every song is your favorite song ever. Name a Lady Gaga song, and it's probably one of my favorites ever, but it's just like, we get it! I got it! You love her music. Alright, okay, alright. I was kind of hoping that this video was going to be something more than just her sitting in this same spot once again. But I guess it isn't. I guess it surely is not. That's too bad. You know what, though? She probably is going to go to the United Center and run into somebody that knows her. Because when I was at the Sweat Tour for Charlie XCX and Troye Sivan, I literally walked through security and this woman named Alice came up and said hi to me almost immediately. Like, she spotted me in a crowd. Would not be surprised if somebody was like, that's Amberlynn Reid. They might be like, why the fuck is Amberlynn Reid in Chicago? But I wouldn't be surprised if somebody clocks her.
Ever. Again, on her new album. Like, it's just, it is going to be the time of my life.
It's gonna be magical.
I'm so excited. All because of Tommy. And Tommy doesn't even like Billie.
Thank God for Tommy.
She is for me and how happy she is to see me happy.
God.
And I'm just like, yes. And she was like, you deserve it. You know, you've been going through a lot. And I'm just like, you're so sweet. So yeah, I'm really excited. I'm not wearing this.
Nobody deserves it more than you, Amberlynn, I guess. I don't know. You've been going through so much.
Today.
Also, is that chair behind her broken?
And I'm really excited. I've never been to Chicago before, which is also
I think there's just like a bag strap or something on there. Let me rewind a little bit because she's getting ready to talk about Chicago. You better not say anything bad about Chicago. I love Chicago. I love living here.
Tonight, and I'm really excited. I've never been to Chicago before, which is also another one of my like dreams. I've always wanted to go to Chicago, so it's like doing it. I know we're going to Chicago for, like, a reason, so we're not going to have time to, like, venture out.
Oh, that's too bad.
But Tommy said that she does want to take me to do that one of these days, where we just go.
Y'all literally just driving 3 hours. Like, why not get a hotel or something? Y'all are driving 3 hours for the Billy concert, which is probably in total with like openers and stuff going to be 3 to 4 hours, and then you're driving another 3 hours back. Although I don't know how long are Billy's sets. I don't know, but crazy. Lots of time in a car for a girl who says that she gets all swollen and swelled up in a car.
Chicago to like explore.
Come explore. Come explore, diva.
Like, oh my god, I'm just so excited. I can't. That's why I can't eat. Like, I'm trying to eat.
You can eat. Girl,
I'm just
please.
so excited to be able to, like, music that, like, has gotten me through so much, like, I'm able to, like, experience that in person. It's gonna be so fun. Like,
great.
I'm so excited. Anyways, so that is the end of this video. Anyways, love you guys. Bye.
So we're not gonna get any like actual concert footage or nothing like that. All right. Oh, okay. Damn, I was looking forward to some Chicago content once I realized what this was all about. And here we are. Well, anyways, I gotta go because I got a live stream and I'm gonna have a lot of editing to do where I was coughing. I'm gonna have to edit out all those coughs. Somebody did ask if I could stop using cough drops, so I was like, I will try. It was really helping me not cough while I was doing other reactions. And I honestly thought today, I really have not coughed like at all today. And it was literally just when I sat down to film this video. So stunning, amazing. This is just, I have, for the record, been to immediate care. I don't know if I've said that in a video at some point, but I went like a week or two ago to immediate care. And they're literally like, this is just the common cold. They did many tests. I even got a chest x-ray because for a second they thought it might be pneumonia. And they said it's just the common cold. And right now a lot of people are getting these colds that just last forever, for an eternity. So we're doing great over here. Life is wonderful. Anyways, thanks everybody for watching today. If you're brand new to my channel, consider subscribing down below. Hit the bell button so you get a notification every single time I post a new video. Make sure to leave me a comment, hit like, click share, and follow me on all my social media. I had so much fun today. I hope you did too, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!